This square piece of mobile architecture, called as the Rubik's Cube, has captured the imagination of the entire world. There are 43 quintillion combinations by which the squares of the Rubik's Cube can be arranged. A quintillion is 1 followed by 18 zeros. This is exactly the same number of problems that we face in our daily life. Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and guests. In 1974, a young professor of architecture in Budapest, Hungary by name Arno Rubik created this object when actually it should not have been even possible. A solid cube that twisted and turned yet did not fall apart or break. For Arno Rubik, this was an object of art symbolizing the stark contrast of human condition. Order, chaos, simplicity, complexity, stability, and dynamism. When you look, the beauty of the Rubik's Cube is that when you look at a scrambled one, you know exactly what you're supposed to do to put it in order. Except that without any instructions, it's almost impossible to solve this cube. This makes it one of the most frustrating and engaging inventions ever created by man. When you try to solve one face, the other faces get scrambled. This is exactly how we handle the problems and concerns of our life. Imagine this cube to symbolize the different phases of your life. The red symbolizing your career, the green symbolizing your family, the yellow symbolizing your social life, blue your finances, orange your health, and white your character. The first 22 years of my life was sheer bliss. However, my cube of life was all scrambled. I decided to solve the first phase of my cube of life, which is red career. Soon after engineering, I went to the US to pursue a master's degree. Later on, I landed up in a decent job. I was feeling on top of the world as a bachelor. But after years of earning money in dollars and even driving a Honda Accord, I was not very satisfied because I was living all alone in the US. The red phase had been put in order, but this was just the foundation of my life. I longed for companionship. I believed in the arranged marriage system, and I married the first girl that I saw, my dear wife, Suna. Happiness knew no bounds as we started sharing our life together. After a few years, we were blessed with two of my best creations so far, my son and my daughter. This life-changing association with new people came with its own set of challenges. As our life revolved around our kids, I realized that we were gradually drifting away from our close set of friends and other family members. The red and the green were in place, while the other faces were still very scrambled. We wanted our kids to play with the other kids. We made friends with the parents of all our kids' friends. Very soon, our house was always filled with guests and kids' games and kids' shouting. Trying to solve the yellow phase started putting pressure on the delicate balance that was already there between career and family. The social life added a new dimension to our life. Family needs and social life started draining out my financial resources. The blue phase was scrambled. I started spending every little bit of extra time and money in judicial planning of my investments to meet my family goals. As I turned my cube of life, I realized that orange phase was turning pale. As much as you would like to deny it, you can never win a race against time and age. Streaks of silver started decorating my hair, and signs of prosperity started showing around my waist. Realization dawned upon me that I could not run as fast anymore, and I did not have as much energy as I had earlier. Pretty girls calling me uncle did not sound irritating anymore. My father was diagnosed with diabetes, and my uncle died of cancer. So morning walks and jogging started taking higher priority over sleep. The sixth phase, orange, which symbolized health, had to be taken care of because this is the core phase which maintains all other phases. As life progressed, I became a role model for my kids, my nephews and niece. There was a kind of virtual respect that I earned, whether I was in office or in any social gathering. While career, family, social life, health and wealth are important attributes of your life, there is one attribute that is more important than all of them combined, and that is what? Which is your character. Your character is what is going to define you. It is what you will be remembered by. White is like the icing on a cake that is going to cover all the faces, give it meaning and keep them intact and help them function together. Dear Toastmasters, life is a delicate balance of all the six phases, and each phase is interdependent on the other. One wrong move and you're back to square one with a scrambled. However, I realized that beautiful designs can be made with all the six phases of your life. The centerpiece is all different. Create a plus mark. Dear Toastmasters, it doesn't matter how scrambled our life is, but if you systematically work at each one of these phases, you can build a beautiful symphony with all the six facets of your life.